Hi nurses, this is a quick review on your heparin drip. One of the things that makes it easier to follow a heparin drip accurately is to make sure that the weight is entered in kilos. So in your tracker, we're going to go into clinical data, and here the patient's weight was entered in pounds, 180 pounds. So you're going to go into that and you're going to change 180 pounds to metric, which comes out to 81.6 kilograms. But you want to get rid of all of these extra numbers. So we're going to clear it out and just put 81.6. This will match the MAR much better, as well as your pump. Okay, so to document that you're starting heparin, you're going to enter the date and time your next PTT is due. So if it's 13/14 right now, my next PTT will be due at 19/14. And we're going to continue the protocol. Enter your site. The tubing needs to be changed every 24 hours. And then in your dose rate, you're going to have your 18 units per kg per hour for your Afib PE DVT general protocol, but we know that the initial dose is maxed out at 1300 units per hour, which comes out to 26 mLs per hour. So we'll adjust that to 26, which in turn adjusts our units per kg per hour, and then we'll save. Once you start your heparin drip, you're going to see this assessment on reminder on your tracker as well as on the MAR. If you click into there and document, all it wants you to do is verify when the next PTT is due. So just enter the date and time that we decided on before. So it should match your PTT since we just started it. Next, you want to enter the order for your PTT in 6 hours. In your pump, heparin, Afib, PE, DVT, and general is going to be your 18 units per kg per hour, and that's going to be the heparin VTE in your pump. Going to remind you of your second RN check, 25,000 units and 500 mLs, which is ml. And then it's going to ask for your patient's weight. And this patient's weight, we said, was 0.6 kilograms. And the protocol is for 18 units per kg per hour. But we are going to max out at 26 for our initial dose, which changes your units to 15.9, and then you're going to accept. For the ACS protocol, remember that you max out at 1,000 units per hour, which is 20 mLs per hour. And when you need to adjust, you're going to increase by units per kg and not mLs per hour. For your DVT PE Afib protocol, the max for the initial start is going to be 26 mLs per hour, which is 13 units per hour. And same as the ACS, you're going to adjust based on units per kg and not mLs per hour. It's best practice if you draw from the opposite arm of the infusion. If you have to draw from the same arm, stop the infusion for 2 minutes before drawing your PTT, and then discard a waste tube. If you have an PTT that's greater than 100 and you need to pause your infusion, you're going to follow the same steps. So you're going to click on to where your rate is and infuse titrate. And if you go to your reference, you'll see that more than 100 for your PTT, you're going to stop the infusion for 60 minutes and then resume by a decrease of 4 units per kg. So in your flow sheet, you're going to put your infusion rate as 0 and press enter, and that will autofill the rest, and it has a pause here. So the pause time, you can adjust this to the time that you actually pause the pump. And then you also want to verify that your volume on your pump reflects the volume that is here as well. That way your MAR should run out at the same time as your pump. So each time you're going to make a change, verify those volumes as well. And then for education purposes, we're going to pretend that our 6 hours have gone by. We've drawn our PTT and we've gotten our results back, and now we need to adjust the MAR. So in this box where your rate appears, 26 mLs per hour, you're going to click on there and click infuse titrate. This will create a second column where you're going to put in the results of your changes. On this tab up here, taper, you're going to click on there and it's going to show you the parameters of how you should adjust. So let's pretend that our PTT is less than 45, in which case you would bolus with 75 units per kilogram, and this time there's no max, so whatever the math comes out to be for 75 times 81.6 is how much bolus you're going to give the patient. And then you're going to increase your drip by 4 units per kilograms, and your next PTT will be due in 6 hours. So in your flow sheet, you're going to go to your units per kg per hour, and you're going to put in your new rate of 19.92, which will give you an infusion rate of 32.5. Okay, so now we need to make the change in our pump. 6 hours have gone by, so we have to adjust and increase by 4 units. So you're going to hold your infusion and press enter to go back to the units per kg per hour, and currently it's at 15.9, and we're going to go up by 4 units. And that'll be 19.9 units per kg per hour, and it adjusts to 32.5, which matches our MAR, and we're going to accept. If you have to give a heparin bolus per your protocol, you'll need to send an order form to pharmacy specifying the PTT result and how many units you will need. Remember, there is no max on the bolus after your initial dose. Thank you for watching, and if you have any other questions about heparin or you want to practice, please see me and I'm happy to go over it with you as many times as you need. Thank you so much and have a great day.